Hello guys, for painting a house learning task. So today I'm going to start from question 4. So in this question, you are asked how many liters of paint would be required to paint the wall and doors of the bedroom 1. And you need to use 1 undercoat and 2 top coat. So which means you paint the whole area for 3 times in total. Yeah, so like I said before, you can use your own measurement, or you can use my measurement. Yeah. So for the data I give you, so there are 4 walls of the bedroom. So each length of the wall is 4.35 meters, and we have 4. So we can, for the total length of the wall, we can use 4.35 times by 4. Yeah. And you can get a total height, total length. So for example, it should be roughly 18. So I just give you a roughly answer. It's not exactly the same. So just to give you an idea. And for the height, so we can get it here. So the height is 2,400 millimeter. So you can convert that into 2.4 meter. Then for the total area of the wall, so you can use the total length, which is roughly 18 meter, times by the height of the wall, which is 2.4 meter. Yeah. So the total area, so it's not 25. So I just give you one example. Yeah. So what you do? So use 18 times by 2.4. Yeah. So you need to do your own calculation. And if you get the total area of the wall, but do not forget, we still have window. Yeah. So there should be at least 1 window. So you need to measure, you need to calculate the area of the window. Yeah. So for example, so if the area of a window equals still the width times the height. So if it's equals, for example, 3 meters square, if it's 3 meters square, yeah. So for the painted area, so area of the wall except the window. Oh yes, I forgot one thing. So we still need to have we still need to have a door. So you need to calculate the area of the door as well. So area of the door. Yeah. So that's equal. I'm sorry. So we do not calculate the area of the door because we should include it. So area of the wall except the window. So that equals your total area of the wall, which is 25. Yeah. So minus by area of window, which is 3. So it's not that number. I just want to give you an idea. So that should equal 22. Yeah. And the total painted area, remember we have one undercoat, we have 2 top coat. So in total, we paint the wall for 3 times. So we should use 22, yeah, times by 3. That gives you total painted area for 66, yeah. And so for liters of paint, because 1 liter of paint can cover 14 meters square. So we can use 66, which is the total painted area, divided by 14. So you should get an answer. So that's about, I think it's 4, right? 4.2 something, yeah. Liters of paint, yeah. So as we finish question 4. And then we can go to the next question, question 5. So in this one, so it gives you another option and make it bigger. Yeah. So another option is to use wallpaper. Yeah. So wallpaper. So we have the dimension of the wallpaper. So each row is 10 meters long and 15 meters wide, or 50 centimeter wide. So 50 centimeter is equal 0.5 meter. Okay. And for the length of the total, for the length of the wall, so that's 17.4 meter, right? So, but we have the row is 10 meter. So what we can do, so I think we need to get 20 meter, yes. So I think we need to get 20 meter. Because one is only 10 meter, right? So I think we need to use 20 meter. Yeah. Yeah, because one row is 10 meter. Yeah. So this is 10 meter. And 10 meter is not enough. So we need to use another paper or wallpaper for 10 meter. So here is another 10 meter in total length. And for the width, which is the height. So the height is 2.4 meter, but we only got 50, we only got 0.5 meter in width. So how many do we need to have? We can use 2.4. Yeah, 2.4 divided by 0.5. So it gives you 4.8. Yeah, something like this. 4.8. Yeah, but so but 4.8 we need to make it as 5 because we need to cover the whole area. So for here, so we need to have 5. So in total, it should be 2.5 meter. Yeah, because we will have some waste. Yeah, we cannot just fit everything. So how many do we need to have? So length is 2 and the width is 5. So in total, you need to have 10. Yeah. So in total, you need to have 10 row. You need to have 10 row of wallpaper. Yeah. Of wallpaper. Yeah. Yeah. So it just asks you to get the number of rows of wallpaper. Yeah. So that's 10. Because like I said, so in total, the total height is 2.5 meter. So that equals 5 row. And the total length is 10 meter. That equals 2 row. So you can use 2. Yeah, just use a different color. So you can use 2 times by 5. So that's why we got 10 row. Yeah. Okay, so that's how we do question 5. And for question 6, which is the last question, compare the cost of the painting and also with a wallpaper. So paint can be purchased at 4 liters, tint at $32, and the wallpaper as $23 each. So first we can do the calculation for wallpaper. Yeah. So for wallpaper, so we got 10 rows, right? So you can use 23 times by 10. This gives you the total cost of $230. Yeah, $230. Just put it here. And for the paint, so how many do we need to have? How many liters do I have? So here, we got 4.2 liters of paint. So if it's 4.2 liters, So that's not a real number. So I just give you an idea. So we can just try to use 4.2 liter. Yeah. So if it's 4.2 liters of paint, yeah, so we can use 4.2 divided by 4 gives you, so that must be used more than one tint, right? So it's something like, also actually that's this way. So for in total, we have we need to use 4.2 liters of paint, but one tin is only 4 liters, so we need to have 2 tins, yeah. So we need to have 2 tins. And we know the cost for one tin is $32. So 2 tin is 32 times 32 times 2. Yeah, that gives you a price of 64. Yeah, so $64. Yeah, so now we got the cost of this too. So we know the cost of paint is cheaper compared to the cost of wallpaper. Yeah, so that's all the 3 questions. And if you have any question, so you can ask me in class. Okay, good. Oh, and yeah, good.